Good morning, folks. Welcome to another episode of Spilling Tea. I'm your host, Tiffany Daniels. And of course, we're going back to that horrible world known as the JRC. But before we do, can someone please, put a fucking warning sign up when the government decides to lose its goddamn mind? Oh my god, I'm reeling from yesterday. Oh my freaking god. So to overturn for Roe versus Wade, you have a lot of people online saying, well, it's up to the states now. If you don't like it, just move. Some of us are broke, Karen. Some of us are fucking broke. We live paycheck to paycheck just trying to fucking make it. Just to cover our own ass. And now you want to force us to have kids. People who can't barely afford to take care of them goddamn selves. And if they can't, well, just move. That is elitism at its fucking worst, folks. It's classism of the highest goddamn order. People, you gotta fucking realize, some of us live paycheck to paycheck. We don't all have everything fucking paid off living in our houses, okay? Some of us have to fight just to fucking survive and be able to cover rent and utilities every single month. And your solution to this is just move to a state where it's legal then? Fuck you, okay? Fuck you. Because what this decision does, actually, is take away health care from some of the most vulnerable populations on Earth. I'm talking people with disabilities and people of color and people who are just broke as fuck, all right? We can't just skirt around it. I'm in bumfuck Bible Belt goddamn Missouri. The law has already gone across that it is banned, period. Women out here, disabled women, poor women especially, are fucked. We're fucked. We're boned, okay? Sorry, I just had to get that rant out. Alright, now for the usual disclaimers, folks. You are going to see the link to blah, 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 blah. I can't even think straight. Whew. Okay, in the description box, you're going to see the article that the JRC doesn't want you to read. It is written by NeuroClastic, a small, non-for-profit started by autistic for autistics, in which they interviewed over 900 ABA professionals for all over the world in regards to the so-called behavioral treatment program at the JRC. In fact, they are so threatened by this article, they have threatened NeuroClastic with a defamation lawsuit if they did not yank it from the website. NeuroClastic has refused. So, since we be salty here, especially fucking today, share on all your social media, okay? We also have their public statement in regards to the defamation lawsuit threat, and down at the bottom of the description box, you're going to see a link to their GoFundMe. If you can give any, please do, and please share on all your social media. We are crowdfunding just in case the JRC has the balls to see through their little threat, okay? And can I add this to my rant real quick in regards to yesterday's decision? Y'all are so goddamn concerned about what's going on in people's wombs, but you don't seem to give a flying fuck about people with disabilities once we're outside the room. My case in point is the JRC. You all have sat back and done fucking nothing while 3 fucking goddamn decades of disabled people have been traumatized and tortured in that place. 6 kids are fucking dead. You don't give a shit about them, but boy do you want to police the womb though. Make it make fucking sense, America. Make it make fucking sense. Sorry. Okay, and folks, when we talk We also have the other pertinent links to the Stop the Shocks campaign, including Autistic Hoya's massive archive on the subject, the templates, and the ever-present self-explanatory change.org Shut the Judge Rotenberg Center Down petition. When we discuss the JRC, folks, you're going to hear vivid descriptions of, catch clips of surveillance footage of people with disabilities being tortured and abused. If you got young children present, please use your headphones, all right? We're going to reread a little bit over from yesterday. I do want to pass the usual warning, though. I am more than likely going to stumble over my words because my brain is just blown out from yesterday, all right? So one record reviewed indicated the student had received 18 GED shocks between 4015. So we remember this from yesterday, right? Now we're going to read the ABCDE list of why the JRC has, okay? The following must be reviewed and confirmed before aversive or restrictive consequences are used for non-aggressive, non-destructive, or non-self-interest behavior. So remember, they said we don't do it, but here's why we do it. Make it make fucking sense, because goddamn, Elaine's starting to look like a freaking English laureate compared to these people. The behavior significantly interferes with the educational development, or the behavior significantly interferes with social development, or the behavior is antecedent to aggressive, self-injurious, or destructive behaviors, or the behavior is a weaker, shaped down, or insipid version of an aggressive, self-injurious, destructive behavior, or the behavior is an attempt to execute aggressive, self-injurious, or destructive behavior. So they say that this is not true, but it's true, and here's why. Fuck me. Moving on, one school district CSE chairperson expressed concern that JRC used level 3 interventions for behaviors the district did not consider problematic for a student they had placed at JRC, getting out of seat, nagging. The chairperson stated that not all students identified behaviors in which the student received skin shock were significant to the extent that they interfered with the student's ability to learn. Oh God, here we go. The review team gives no information about who this CSE chairperson is or the student that he is referring to, so it is impossible for the JRC to respond. That's the point. We don't want you to fucking respond, JRC. You continue to miss the point of an unannounced investigation. The whole point of an unannounced investigation is so you're not prepared, and so you can't have pre-made fucking excuses. We are also not to give you names of the whistleblowers because we all know how you fucking handle that. Now, don't we? You want to know why they're not going to give you the name of that chairperson? Because you would sue them for slander. We're not fucking stupid. All right? We don't give you names because we know how organizations like you work. You will target them. You will sue them. It's your MO, JRC, and New York has sat there and watched it for 3 goddamn decades. You really think they're going to give you the chance to target this person? Or even worse, target the student whistleblower who's already in your fucking power. Imagine New York giving the name of that student with no recourse, and what would happen to that person? Yeah, no. Sorry, JRC. No dice. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. The JRC clinicians and staff will respond to any questions about treatment posed by any school district official or parent. When such questions are posed to JRC, the matter is thoroughly reviewed with the school district officials and the parent. The matter is resolved to everyone's satisfaction. No, it isn't, JRC. No, it isn't. That's why you've had multiple fucking lawsuits filed against you. But we're not going to talk about that now, are we? We're going to close out on this note, folks. JRC throughout this report has shown time and time and time again that the idea of an unannounced visit and investigation continues to go over their heads. When it has reached this point, when you have state officials and advocates like myself to come in there and investigate, the time for talking is over. We don't want your excuses. We don't want to hear your propaganda, see your videos, listen to your lies, or be guided so that we only see what you want us to see. By the time we come in, it's over. It's over. We're done. We're done, okay? We don't want the excuses. We don't want the guided tour where you only show us what you want us to see. We are not there to catch you when you are prim and proper and everything's above board. We're there to catch what you are doing wrong. That's what these investigations are for. And the only goddamn response you should have, JRC, is to fix everything pointed out goddamn immediately, or the students be yanked out of your fucking care. That's it. This type of visit is last straw, folks. And another thing that JRC seems to willfully forget is no, we are not going to give the names of certain individuals, especially the quote-unquote goddamn students who are the whistleblowers, because of we know what schools like this do. They retaliate. They penalize the student for daring to come forward. And in a place like fucking this that already starved, shocked, and sleep deprived, as well as traumatized through those bizarre behavioral lessons, these kids, no, we're not going to give you their names so that they can be targeted even fucking worse. Because that's what they do, folks. Remember what happened when Jennifer Masumba tried to speak up to the cops about what was going on in this place? Yeah. So no, JRC, we're not going to tell you who our sources are or what they told us. We're not going to expose outside folks who have asked us to do such an investigation so that you can target them with litigation that many of them can't fucking afford. We're not there for excuses. We don't want your propaganda. We don't want your guided superficial tours. We are there to see what is really going on, not what you tell us is going on. Okay? That's what visits like the 2006 report, what that comes from, are. That's what they are. And on that note, folks, I'm going to close out this morning. We don't get very many reviews on this channel, especially on this subject. The few that we do tend to get removed from time to time. So please don't forget to hit that like button, hit subscribe, and don't forget to hit the comments. I do appreciate your time this morning. As always, we here at Spilling Tea hope you have a good one. Bye-bye.